Deep down, I know I'm a fighter. Deep down, I know my desires. Everybody thinks that I'm just a liar. They don't know what I got inside ya. I'm the one to fight fire with fire. I'm the type who never lets me get tired. Mess with me and they never will find ya. Yeah. People tell me I won't get it. They don't know me cause I'm cold winning. Always in the ninth, I closing. It's always in my mind, don't know quitting. I'ma be the one that blows up in it. You gon' be the one that shows up missing. I'ma be the one that knows my mission. You gon' be the one with no ambition. I'ma make you take it all back. You ain't never gonna get me, man, I'm too fast. Call me the juice, that 40-yard dash. Always look for it, no, never look back. I just spit the truth, better listen to my facts. Get me up in the booth and I put them on a blast. When I spit the truth, they all listen to the facts. Got nothing to lose, so I put the pen to bed. That's what I do, hard work always lasts. And the pain's not an act, no, it hurts real bad. But you have to attack what you want to attract, or you're gonna look back and regret what you lack. Everybody knows that's a fact. Yeah, I just want my words to impact. Yeah, I just want my words to all last. Yeah, not sorry if I put you on blast.
They know just what they see on the outside. They don't know just what I'm like on the inside. If you knew what I could do, you'd watch your backside. If you knew what I could do, you'd stay in at night. I'm the type of dude you don't wanna fuck with. I'm the type of dude enough is enough, bitch. I'm the type of dude who never gets complacent. I'm the type of dude who knows he's gonna make it, I'll make it.
Can't escape from my thoughts like a black hole. Can't escape from these thoughts and these assholes. Too many people feeling entitled. Too many people staying idle. Man, I work every day for the title, and I'ma get it, that thought is final. The way I think you could say is primal. Kill it, be killed, I'm your rival. I don't lose, no. I'ma be the one they choose, though. You gon' be the one they lose, ho. Way too busy and snooze, bro. I'ma be the one to rise up in it. Never gonna fall, I fight till I get it. Always staying tall, got pride, I'm grinning. I don't really think I'll ever find my limit. And I know that they all wanna hate me, but they see me on the climb, so they wait, see. If I make it, then they just might say, B, you been doing so good, brother K. Leave. I don't wanna hear your words, all the fake shit. Nah, I want my day, wanted to be patient. All the same people, never been complacent. We been working hard, man, we on the same shit. I'm not just a sinner, I eat you for dinner. I'm not a beginner, I'll paint you a picture. I got a guitar and they play that shit every day. No, I was not that great, figured out how to play. Learned how to change to be, learned how to rap and sing. Passion is everything, loved it throughout my teens. 10,000 hours, so I could be fucking king. Hand me the ground or just get out my fucking ring.
They know just what they see on the outside. They don't know just what I'm like on the inside. If you knew what I could do, you'd watch your backside. If you knew what I could do, you'd stay in at night. I'm the type of dude you don't wanna fuck with. I'm the type of dude enough is enough, bitch. I'm the type of dude who never gets complacent. I'm the type of dude who knows he's gonna make it, I'll make it.
Ah, screw it. StreamYard doesn't want to work for me today. So, screw it. But hey, we're in a championship game, boys. We're in a championship. What a fucking game. Let's get it. How are you guys feeling today?
I'm getting Super Bowl ring vibes. I'm getting
Okay.
Super Bowl ring vibes.
All right.
What
AM,
about you,
how about
Kurt?
you?
Dude, I'm pretty stoked right now. Dude,
Yeah.
especially going to the NFC Championship game and having home field advantage. You know what I want to see this game? Who's going to be Batman? Can we go back to that? We're going back to Batman. Who
Okay.
wants to be Batman this week?
Let's talk about it. Who do you think is going to be Batman for this week? Let's talk about it.
Jalen freaking Hurts. Where's Cool Cat Connor?
Cool Cat, you're going to pop in here.
I know he is.
They pop on in. Salute, bro. Let's go.
Look, I got Beavis and Butthead here. Y'all think I'm playing around. You think this logo's a joke. This logo ain't a joke. There's a real original 1993 mask. You can't find these. Look, they got Eagles hats on. They ain't playing around.
Yeah.
We got the chant going on in the background, and I got 2 jerseys from the Super Bowl.
So it looks like Juice is an Eagles fan.
They might
now.
have a West Coast thing, but they coming to Philly. This is a different thing.
My God!
I knew he'd be here. He heard me. He heard me. He heard me all the way.
Yes, I did.
Better.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I'm feeling a little better. Still stuffy in the nose, but I don't really care. My team is in the NFC Championship game. My team is 16 minutes away from going to Super Bowl. I can be sick, coffee, all that stuff. We are 60. I said it on the Birds of Broad Street, and I'll say it again. We're going to the freaking Super Bowl.
Woo. We are. Yes, sir.
We're going to the Super Bowl. Salute to Brock Purdy. I get it. You got Debo, Ayuk. You got Kittle. You got Christian McCaffrey. You got Trent Williams. You got some good pieces. Welcome to Philly.
Yeah.
You struggled against the Dallas Cowboys. You was this close struggling towards Seattle, and you won't be surrounded by the faithful. You're going to be surrounded by the best fans in America. If y'all haven't bought your ticket, I know it's expensive, but if y'all haven't bought your ticket, what's wrong with y'all?
Did you?
No, Cool Cat Mitch on Sunday.
Gotcha. Hey, even better, man. That's even better.
I mean, you know good and well those tickets are expensive, Mitch. You're going to have to be Will Smith and Martin Lawrence to get them tickets.
Yeah, I think Tom Stage bought his tickets already.
Exactly. You're going to have to be Martin Lawrence, Will Smith, Kevin Hart, Meek Mill. You're going to have to be all those guys to get them tickets.
Juice, we're about to win the Super Bowl.
We're starting for 640, 670. And they were
it's starting to drop, but still.
No, they ain't going to drop it. You had to get them this morning at 10 a.m. I looked at right when they came out on the clock, and the cheapest you could get was 600. They ain't going any cheaper. They're going up to 3,000 a piece.
Yeah, see?
Bro, but hey.
No, I'm not kidding you because I already know the prices from 2017. I tried to get into that game.
And for those who
if you don't know or own season tickets, forget it because they get the first dibs. And they get the cheapest price. If you're a season ticket owner, you are obligated to get a ticket guaranteed before anyone else. And they all are sold out because they're all season ticket holders.
Good. Yeah. Hey,
wow.
I think I would say that.
People are selling. If you go onto the Eagles website,
how about
right
those
now,
keys?
people are auctioning off their season tickets for $10,000 to $20,000. I even saw clubhouse season tickets for $40,000 on the Eagles website just recently. So they're auctioning off. You can pay to get season tickets, but you're going to be paying at least minimum $10,000 or more. Most likely $20,000 to get a seat.
Yeah,
exactly.
So,
or you on a waiting list for 20 to 40 years.
I just got to say this. Thank you, Giants.
Exactly. I think the Giants. Now bring on Brock Purdy. Congratulations on your win. I want Brock Purdy. Purdy.
I got this mug for free in the NFC Championship game 2017. They're just walking around handing out mugs.
I want y'all to remember that NFC Championship game in 2017. That was rocking.
That was rocking.
We're coming back.
Huh?
Hey, I'm just saying, we're coming back 5 years later.
And if y'all didn't watch the Birds of Broad Street, I ended the video and everybody and their mama agreed with me. Simone, No Shagain, Trey, BG, We went out there, all the Cowboy fans. We reacted to the Giants. We previewed this game against the 49ers, and I ended it by saying we're going to the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And I mean that.
So
I believe in Jalen freaking Hurts.
I do
I
too.
believe in my quarterback. I'm sorry.
You said Cowboys fans?
Well, we took another L.
I was looking for Mitch, me, Notion, Trey, BG, and Simone. We was looking for them in the chat. There was 49er fans in the chat. But there was only one Cowboy fan, Cole.
Oh my God! And
everybody else wasn't even in the chat. There was no boss, no boys, no H-Town, Miss Junebug, none of them. It was only Cole. The rest of them split.
I'm telling you right now, boy's got something cooking right now. He got something cooking. I'm not saying anything. It involves a certain cowboy.
Dak Prescott.
That's all I gotta say.
Dak Prescott.
There we go.
Hey, Cole.
There he is. Yo, what up, man? What up?
Hey, shout out to the Eagles, man.
He's just like that Giants fan. We talked to him the morning
Cool.
too.
Cool. You could join the Eagle side, bro.
Join us.
Help out the NFC East for once.
Join us, Cole. We're friendly.
Hold on. I got to change brands for 1 second here. Just ignore that.
He even said it himself. He hated the 49ers.
Hold on.
That's our background, Mitch.
I know, but hold on. Here's the Cowboys video.
It's trash. Ain't no way I just keep losing, bro. We just keep on losing. This is not right, bro. We supposed to be better than this. This is like, bro, I might have to find me a new team because this is not it, bro. We can't be losing like this, bro. To the 49ers. You nigga, they about their starter. He's a third string quarter. Dak, bro, I swear, I can't, bro. Y'all got some recommendations for new teams I could like, bro, because this is it. I'm done being a Dallas fan. I can't be it no more. Y'all keep letting me down, bro. Since 2016, y'all keep just doing this since 2016. We're not going to win a game. We need to win. Dallas fan, bro, because this...
Wow.
Oh, poor Cowboy, boy. You want the 49ers to win. That makes me want to be sick so bad.
I really want CD to win a ring. He deserves it. Poor kid never got to see them playing Super Bowl in his entire life.
After this, I'm making a collage of all the videos I saw from the guy running through a car, running through his TV, that boy crying. I gotta find that. Someone burned Dak Prescott's jersey. Someone burned Dak Prescott's jersey. Cole, when I show you this, oh my God.
Oh, you got it. Do you want me to send you the clip of the Cowboys fan punching the TV?
Any clip that you got for me, Mitch, send it to
got
me.
a lot.
Yeah, they're all over. Go to Instagram. Go to Instagram.
As a matter of fact, I got some videos to make. Mitch, you go ahead. Start the show. My apologies, guys. Further, get that drink ready. Randy, get that ring ready.
Jalen freaking
You're damn right. I got some clips to make. I gotta go. Hey, guys, I know I haven't been making videos lately because I haven't feel well, but I'm back next tomorrow, sick and all. Your boy's back. We got some stuff to talk. We going to the Super Bowl. Jalen freaking!
I told you week 8. I told y'all week 8.
A lot of Cowboys fans want that. Go
I
on.
think it was like week 10.
There's only one guy rooting.
Week 8 or 10. I can't remember. But
running over his TV?
no one believed me, and they still doubting. And
guys,
I
have a video.
The 49ers, they'll give even the Bengals or the Kansas City Chiefs more credit. Oh, the Eagles didn't play anybody.
All right, so I got a video coming out later on tonight. It's about the whole Brock Purdy hype. How I feel like it's going to be over after this game. So I want to hear from you guys, and they'll hear my thoughts on it on my video tonight. So, Randy, I'm going to start with you. Is the Brock Purdy hype real, or is it going to be over after Sunday?
I mean, if you want to say is the Brock Purdy hype real, I mean, the guy's undefeated. He's, I believe, what now? He's 7-0, 5-0 in the regular season, 2-0 in the playoffs. Yeah, he had a bad first half against Seattle, but then come second half, they blew him out, put a 40-plus burger on Seattle, and then you go and fast forward to this weekend, and it was a tough game for him. Definitely, Dallas had a good defensive plan for him, and he was still able to find a way to either not screw it up. I mean, he hasn't thrown an interception yet, so you got to give him props for that for sure. Is the hype real?
He threw 4. He threw 4 interceptions.
I'm talking in the playoffs right now. He's 3-0.
Oh, in the playoffs. Okay, so no.
Yeah, so 3-0 in the playoffs right now. Like I said, 546 pass yards in 2 games. Like that's pretty not bad considering the guy was the last pick in the draft. We're going to keep hammering at this because of the so-called aura that's around the Mr. Irrelevant pick. Because obviously now we can see that this actually does that pick could potentially come in handy for any team potentially now. But that hype stops after this weekend. He hasn't played them Philadelphia Eagles. He's going to be hounded like no hound dog's ever hounded before. And when it's all said and done, I think he's going to quickly realize that he's seen more of the ground than he's seen wide open receivers.
Here you go, career Brock Purdy. What's good, Ryan? So, AM,
What's up, Ryan?
I know you and I talked about this, but is this Brock Purdy hype real, or is it going to be over on Sunday?
Man, it
That's
already
right,
it already is shockingly surprising for Mr. Irrelevant to make it to the NFC championship game. I can't believe I'm even saying that for someone who literally has the last draft pick in the NFL and his title is Mr. Irrelevant, has made his way to the NFC championship. I mean, anything's possible. I mean, it just blows my mind. No, I don't think so. We have home field advantage. I think that it's going to finally come to an end. Brock Purdy's, they have Kittle, okay? I mean, they got some good wide receivers, don't get me wrong. And they're known for their defense, but I think our defense is just going to show up. I really do. We have that home field hype. We have it in Brandon Graham. We have it in Sweat. We have it in C.J. Gardner. Reddick's going to get to Brock Purdy. And we got Bradbury. We have Maddox. Hopefully, might be coming back. Hopefully.
Randy, you okay? I heard that.
Yeah, no, it's just baseball news.
We got big play Slay. We've got Edwards. We've got White. We've got, I can go on. Our defense is stacked. We're ready to go. Hargrave. We've got Cox. And we got Jordan Davis. I'm going to leave the best for last. That's somebody that we're going to really see in this game show up.
I don't even think we're going to see Nakobe Dean.
No, I don't. I think Jordan Davis is going to have a field day. We're finally going to see something really special from Jordan Davis that we haven't seen this whole season.
I have a question for you guys. I have a question for both of you guys. Are you at all worried about the fact that A.J. Brown tweaked his left hip in Saturday's 38-7 win over the Giants in the divisional round? He told the Eagles training and coaching staff that he'll be fine moving forward, but he was seen when leaving walking with a little bit of a limp.
Yeah, I think he's fine. I think he's going to be fine. I mean, come on. He's not missing this game. I'm not nervous at all.
Maddox is definitely questionable. It says questionable with like a capital and apostrophe.
Right. He might not play at all, actually.
I said this in my video. If he plays, it's a game changer.
Oh, it's such
if he plays, it's a game changer.
Yeah.
Like, Connor Johnson will be in his safety spot. I'm telling you, man, that is the best thing. Avonte Maddox back. So, how do you guys feel about their offense, though? McCaffrey, Debo, Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle. How do you guys feel about that and their offensive line? Whoever wants to take
Yeah,
it, take it.
Teron
No, I
Armstead.
mean, go ahead, Randy. You go first.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I think it's going to be, really who at the end of the day, because we know both these teams have a great defense, but at the end of the day, it's going to be who puts up the most points, and the players you named are going to be the ones that are going to try to put up those points against my Philadelphia Eagles. But one thing that I know is that this week we showed that we have a full palette of players on
Oh, it gets
on our
hamstring.
offense that are willing and capable to show up against the Niners. We have Miles Sanders, Hurts. I guarantee you will get a TD. I mean, AJ Brown's ready to go. I mean, I told you just the other day how important. Well, I was on Rob's. Actually, I haven't said this. I haven't said it yet to you, Mitch. This first time. No one's really talked about it. How important AJ Brown has been,
Oh my!
especially against the Giants game on the pass rushing,
Yeah,
in the rush blocking. AJ Brown against the Giants completely blocked out everyone. If anyone didn't see it, it was AJ Brown down the field doing the most amazing blocking I've ever seen that I've been waiting for about a decade now, and caused a touchdown for Boston Scott, I believe. If I'm not correct, went right up and down the sideline. That was an amazing TD to watch, and one of the reasons that we got that TD was because of AJ Brown. It's not talked enough about. So we got to give credit where credit is due. AJ Brown is doing even more than just catching. He's doing blocking down the field. We're going to see that this game, I hope, more. We got Dallas Goedert back. Oh, my God, the TD. Was that not amazing? Dallas Goedert TD. Oh, my God, we're going to see more of that this week, I hope. We're going to see Kittle versus Goddard. That should be the title. Since we're talking about Kittle, you asked the question about Kittle. It's going to be Kittle versus Goddard, and I think Goddard's going to have a home field advantage here.
Yeah. Randy, what about you?
Yeah, like our boy here, Bobby Murphy says, he's like, I'm more worried about Debo and Kittle more than McCaffrey, and I got to agree with him 100%. I'm not so much worried about McCaffrey as I am Debo Samuel and George Kittle, just for the sake of, like, their big game of play ability is out of the roof, man. I mean, you look at their stats already this postseason. George Kittle hasn't dropped a pass yet. I mean, we all seen that pass catch he made there. That was unbelievable. Obviously, what's his name had to pull up. Otherwise, if this was the old NFL, he would have licked him hard. But pause. Brandon Ayuk's got that big playability down the field, and like we were talking about before, with Maddox not potentially being an option for our defense, they might exploit us on the defense with Ayuk, and then with a couple big plays, that'll also open up George Kittle a little bit more, and then kind of look out, right? So our pass rush is definitely got to get home. But if you want to flip the script and go from the offensive side for us, Drake Greenlaw and Fred Warner have been absolute machines this offseason as a 2 linebacker combo. And then you go and look, obviously they got the probably defensive player of the year, Nick Bosa, with 18.5 sacks in the regular season. Hasn't had any yet in the postseason, but his boy Charles Omenihu on the other side, he's got 2. And then Samson Ibaka, he's got 1. And then also Eric Armstead, he's got 1. So we got to worry about Armstead. They got their only issue is their corners. Tre'Davious Ward, Jimmy Ward, and Demore Lenoir, the rookie. And then they also, I believe, don't they have Janoris Jenkins. They're all older in a sense that they're longer in the tooth as veterans. So our wide receivers are going to be able to expose them. It's just whether or not Jalen will have enough time to get the ball out. So it's gonna be an exciting game, though. Like further said, this is Goddard versus Fred Warner, and this is Kittle versus either Edwards or Kaiser White. So
I think
it's gonna be good.
I think
Edwards. Me too.
But here's a matchup that I'm looking forward to the most, and that is Bosa versus Mailata. or Johnson.
What? Is that real? Oh, Betahue
What?
got arrested?
Oh, yeah. Didn't he get arrested a
When?
couple days ago? Was it a couple days ago or was it? I forget when. But
Oh, shit. I didn't hear about that.
yeah, but yeah, it's Bosa versus Mailata for me, or Lane Johnson, depending on who. But Bosa versus Mailata, oh my god, I cannot wait for that, man. Bosa's gonna have a hard time going past Mailata. I'm letting you guys know right now. It's not gonna be a walk through the park. We got the best offensive line in the game. We saw it last week against the New York Giants, and I'm not saying that the Giants are like the 49ers. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying week in and week out, we have the best the best offensive line in the game. So we're going to see it. So, AM, what match are you looking forward to, like Bosa versus offensive line?
No.
Really? Ooh.
No, mine's Kittle and Goddard, like I said earlier. I think this is going to be more of who's going to show up on offense. It's going to be a defensive battle, right? But I love defense, so I don't want to even get into that topic right now. So I'm going to go more fun with it on the chat and just go with Goddard and Kittle.
Yeah, I mean, that's just insane.
Because I'm old school.
Mine is Jalen Hurts versus Warner and Greenlaw. That's mine. Jalen Hurts versus Warner and Greenlaw.
Okay. All right. For me, I got another one. Bradbury versus Ayuk. We've seen how well Bradbury's been playing. Ayuk can get open. He can
fly, man.
Run those routes. He can fly. I'm telling you, that's the one I'm looking forward to the most. I'm actually a little nervous about Slay and Debo.
Yeah.
Because Debo can run, like, he's so much more faster than Ayuk. So Slay's getting up there in age. So I don't know. That's going to be tough for me. How do you guys feel about that? Slay on Debo.
Yeah, that's going to be scary.
Yeah.
Debo's very twitchy.
Maybe
Shanahan's going to scheme him.
Maybe see Big Blay Slay show up this game, which we've been kind of wondering where he's been. Anyone?
This would be it. This would be his game. Yeah.
Like, we've been waiting for kind of like a pick from Darius Slay for a little bit, right?
Or like a crazy stat game where like nobody got a reception against them and like 17 or 18 pass breakups or something crazy like that. Like, we need a big game from Slay. You're right.
Yeah, and like, where's Epps? Where's Epps? Where the hell is Epps?
Bro, I have no idea.
AK's guy.
Oh,
AK was talking big about Epps in the offseason.
Dude, I know, and I wanted to believe it, but I knew he's just not what I want. He's not a Jenkins and he's not a Dawkins.
No.
Yeah.
I need a strong safety.
Who?
Like Chancellor.
Wait, Randy, who?
I was just checking to see if Anthony Harris played at all.
Oh, I think he should, right? He should be.
Yeah, I would put him on the roster.
I would. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Like,
I'd rather him than Kayvon Wallace.
Oh yeah, I think everyone would right out of the gate. Kayvon Wallace is pretty much the weakest part. Like, that's a fact.
Yeah, or penalty prone.
Would you go with Jesse Bates in this offseason, try to get him and replace Epps and let, like...
Well, we got to pay Gardner Johnson, right? So
we got to pay
Gardner Johnson, yes, for sure.
There's a lot of players
to have Jesse Bates as well.
We wanted Jesse Bates over Gardner Johnson at one point.
No,
he even hinted at joining us too in the offseason when he was having his contract dispute.
Yeah.
Right. But
if we had Jesse Bates, right? If we got him, I don't think we would have got Gardner Johnson.
Yeah.
What are we going to replace with Epps then?
Who knows?
Next year.
Maybe through the draft or free agency.
It's got to be one or the other. It's got to be.
Yeah.
I mean, but hey,
That's for the off season further. We're not worried about that right now. We're worried about this playoff run. Let's go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's sure bad.
But this championship game, bro, it's just like we all. I don't know about you, Am. I had them going 11-6. I think Randy had 11-6, right, or 12-5.
Yeah, I had 11-6.
What for the end of the year?
No, for the record for the regular season.
I had 10 wins.
Oh, you had 10-7. Okay. Yep. So it's just like seeing that now. It's just like they overachieved my expectations, and now we have the legitimate shot.
Yeah.
Legitimate shot.
I don't like to overhype myself because of previous, years of the Philadelphia Eagles. So I never really. I'm not one of those people that like to pre-predict Eagles games. Don't ask me because I'll tell you the truth. You have to prove to me that you can go 10 wins in the NFL nowadays.
Oh yeah.
But wow, this season. Woo. And like I said in the beginning of the season, I knew it was going to be magical, but you would have to show me. But wow, it has
not like this.
It's been a roller coaster ride. It kind of got a little bumpy in December, but it did show back up in January. And boy, I hope it surprises us all in February because that's what we're looking forward to, right? The Super Bowl. So let's get through this week because, man, we have a home field advantage here with the NFC Championship game. It's a Philly thing. I'm fucking stoked. Look. I even got the do-rag of the fucking Giants right here. Look, see victory. Nice one right here. And then look. Here's the 49ers. We're going to do a West Coast thing. We're going to bring – that's fine. But we are in Philadelphia, remember? This is a Philadelphia thing because you come into our field. So
blood and Crips.
You could just remember that this is an Eagles thing.
We just got to talk about the atmosphere real quick because I don't think Purdy has experienced anything like this yet. I'm telling you, the atmosphere is a huge game changer.
Oh, especially having a home field advantage. They have to come to Philly from the west to the east. That right there is, what's the word I'm looking for? When you go traveling and you have the hangover or whatever.
Oh, I know what you're
like a jet lag almost.
Like a jet. Yeah, right, exactly. They're red eye flights right now.
Their defense and offense is too strong.
I'm sure they'll show up early, though. I'm sure they're not going to show up like a regular season. I'm sure they're probably heading over an extra day or two to get to Philadelphia for the game. But I just don't see it. I just think it, and what's crazy is seeing that 38-7 win, just like it was the NFC Championship game last year. And never mind, I'm not going to say anything.
Just killer. Just to talk on their defense and the offense is too strong. Absolutely, bro. But also know that they do have their flaws, just like any other team. And don't be fooled if you don't think that our coaching staff's going to dig deep and try to exploit that because boy, oh boy, will we ever.
But what I'm trying to say is, what if this game? Because all right, never mind. I'm just speaking hypothetically, but it would be just hilarious if it ended like the divisional game of 2017 against the Falcons, 15-10. Excuse me. Remember the divisional round?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Was it 17-10?
Right, because in the conference we won 38-7, just like we did against the Giants in the divisional. So what if it was switched and against the 49ers it ends up being 10-15?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's gonna be a little
That's
higher.
all I'm saying. Hey, don't listen to me. That's why I didn't want to say it because it's stupid, but it was just fucking ironic that it was 38-7.
I know. But my wife pointed it out too. She was like, "Wasn't that the score in your 2017 run?" I was like, "Yeah, against the Vikings."
This is going to be a fought-out defensive game. There's no lie. This almost is like going to be the Super Bowl. Screw the Bengals and screw the Chiefs We're going to kick their ass. Even the 49ers will probably fucking kick whoever's ass if they beat us. I will even admit. The NFC.
Say you beat the Niners.
Super
Who
Bowl.
do you want? Bengals or the Chiefs?
It doesn't matter. I don't even care.
I don't even care,
Both
but
their
I'm telling
asses.
you right now.
Both their asses.
I
I'm not
prefer-
even scared of either
the
of them.
Chiefs. I prefer the Chiefs.
I'm more scared of the
two things.
49ers than either of them.
No, Chiefs because of two things. One, Patrick Mahomes is not 100%. Okay, that's one. Two, Andy Reid. I want to beat him in the Super Bowl. Can you imagine that story?
But
Like
you
him
ain't-
trying to get us to the Super Bowl,
You're
only
gonna
getting
get
there
Joe
once,
Burrow.
McNabb
You're
puking.
You're going to get Joe Burrow. I hate to say it, the Bengals are going to win. If
yeah.
I'm wrong, okay, so be it. I'm wrong. But it looks like the Bengals are going to win this. Dude, it's a high ankle sprain. They really – what are they going to do? Juice him up with juice and a shot or something?
The Bengals are going to win. It's going to be close, but
yeah, and
Mahomes
they
hasn't
can't
beat
get back if they're gonna
Burrow
win.
since when? Burrow beat him last year to go to the Super Bowl, and he's beat him twice this year. So
I'm just not afraid of if it's the 49ers or it's us in the Super Bowl, hypothetically, whichever it is.
Bosa or Reddick?
I'm not afraid of the Bengals. They're going to lose again. They've never won a Super Bowl.
Who?
The Bengals.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Who?
That's why I'm feeling more confident.
Doesn't it feel nice to finally say it to someone else instead of being
quick?
your whole
What if
life?
what if the Bengals end up becoming the Bills with Jim Kelly, where they go to 4 straight Super Bowls and don't even get one? What if that happens with them? Then what? What would you? Is Joe Burrow still Joe Burrow, or is he Joe Burrow?
You keep Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is not the reason why.
No, I'm not saying to get rid of him. I'm just saying, does the luster of Joe Burrow, is the shine off a little bit, because he gets there, but he's never won it.
Right. Correct.
But wouldn't that be crazy though if they end up being like the Bills of our generation? Going to 4 straight, not winning one.
They don't have the defense like the 49ers and the Eagles. They don't.
And they got Eli Apple.
What you expect when you have it really, this 49ers Eagle game is going to come down to who's going to score more points, because the defense is really going to stop a lot of those points being put up. This isn't going to be a high-scoring Eagles game. This is actually this season. If we get 21 points this game, I will be happy. It was going to be like
mark my word. Special teams too. Something's going to happen. Special teams. They got a guy, Ray McLeod. He's quick.
I hope it's not their special teams though. You're talking about.
Hey guys, make sure you hit that like and subscribe to all 3 channels.
Yes.
Oh, actually 5. We're live on 5 channels.
Yes. Make sure you go to Mitch. Make sure you go to Next Shift Randy. Make sure you go to me and Tom Stakes. And all our links are in the description. Just open it up and click.
Top 3 pass rusher?
Thank you.
I can see that.
Thank you.
Top 3 pass rusher for Reddick?
Well, is he talking this year? Because if he is stat-wise, definitely.
Oh, yeah. He had 16 sacks. He has to be.
16 and a half, right? Or no, 16?
16. The rest got 11.
16.
Let's just talk about the sacks real quick. 70 total sacks in this year, the 3rd highest in NFL history. Hassan Reddick with 16, Josh Sweat with 11, Brandon Graham with 11, Hargrave with 11. Just let that sink in. I don't think Brock Purdy.
And 5 forced fumbles. He also forced 5 fumbles.
I just want to say, Christian McCaffrey's questionable. And their backup, Mitchell's questionable now.
They'll play.
They will play, but they are questionable.
Don't worry.
Yeah, McCaffrey was dealing with a calf / shin issue during the whole game. They were talking about it last game.
Where you have the Eagles who are 100%. A.J. Brown's questionable.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he'll be fine.
And Jalen Hurts isn't 100% either, but.
Well, he looked 100% against the Giants.
I am not worried about Jalen Hurts. You know that man will show up.
You know he
I'm
will
worried
show
that
up.
somebody might land on his shoulder. Please no.
No. But Randy, how do you rate the Niners offensive line? How do you rate their offensive line? Is it good? Is it okay? Or,
I mean, they're solid. I mean, like
always.
you know, you got to keep it real. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, they got what's his name? The tackle there on the edge. He was Williams, I believe his name.
I can't say it. Glitchney. McGlitchney. Right tackle or left tackle? Williams? Williams is left tackle.
Yeah, the right tackle.
Right tackle is Mike McGlinchey. I can't say it. I'm sorry. I'm bad with names. McGlinchey.
Mike McGlinchey.
McGlinchey.
It's got to be
They got Daniel Brunskill. They got Jake Brendel. They got Spencer Buford.
Okay, I'm not afraid of anyone with the last name Buford.
Mike McGlinchey. He's the tackle. You're right there further.
But then can you imagine the story of the Chiefs Eagles, Jason Yes, the Kelsey brothers. That'd be fun. I would not want to be their parents.
About that. Yeah.
I would not want to be their parents. Who would you choose?
It was like, what's his name in the playoffs for the Phillies and the Padres? The dad there.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he was wearing one jersey, but he had another jersey over top of it for the other son.
Yeah. So it's like, I can totally imagine the mom going to one side, your dad going to the other.
Philly halftime said that they're already greasing up the poles in Philadelphia, so people aren't going to climb them this week.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, why? It's fun. They're going to climb them anyway. Trust me. They grease them up every time, and they climb them anyway.
Yeah. Oh, my God. This game. Aren't we like a 2-point favorite or something? Aren't we?
Oh,
yep.
I'll show you. We are still.
Something like that, yeah. Well, before the season, the 49ers were ranked 6th best offensive line. And then look where they are now.
So it's by a field goal, 3 points to win it.
No, it's 3. Okay.
No, it's 2.5. So you have to get 3. So 2.
Sorry,
you have to remember the 0.5 screws people over because they don't think you have to get a field goal. So it will. This game will be close. There is no doubt about it. That it's not going to be at all like the Eagles-Giants game, which was so fun to watch. It was just hysterical, but it got depressing watching Jeff cry and Jeffrey, and then Coach, and
Coach called me the B word. Yeah.
For no reason. You didn't even talk shit. You felt bad for him too. Then the whole
I was just like, man, I just want to go to bed.
They were talking. They said
I'm
they
like,
were going to have the confidence.
My voice was gone. It was 11:30. You guys know I'm in bed pretty much like around 11.
I'm still not even talking shit. You see me? I'm not going to
take
the Niners at all for granted. I mean, just like I didn't take the
Giants. I am.
You go ahead and take the 49ers for granted. I am not.
The floor is yours, man.
Don't worry, man. Don't worry.
We're going to win. We will go to the Super Bowl.
Me and Platform are doing a show on Friday. So we got that. I watched it, and maybe CG Ruthless and I, bro. I'm telling you,
I just want to tell everyone though that what freaks me out is Jalen Hurts broke the Arizona curse though, where the Super Bowl will be, which we as Eagles fans know we haven't won in Arizona since 2001.
Bro, right?
Right, and he broke the curse, and he showed us that it was a hard-fought game in Arizona, and we beat Arizona finally because it used to be our rivals, by the way. But we will have
most stupid thing ever.
Arizona. That's what freaks me out a little bit about being an Eagles fan is not who our opponent is; it's the curse of Arizona.
Facts.
That Phoenix, Arizona fucking stadium has been an Eagles like curse. We can't win there. It's like but that's the thing. It's the Super Bowl. We get there a whole week in advance. We'll get a whole week of practice in their stadium. You know how the Super Bowl, everything's slow. And then remember, defense is going to have the most amount of breaks. And you think you're scared of the Bengals or the Chiefs defense, our defense, or even the 49ers defense. It's going to be way more lethal in the Super Bowl when you have all those commercial breaks. Think about when you're in the Super Bowl, all those commercial breaks, allowing your defense to get rest and get some water and some breathing room while there's 10 minutes of commercials. So I'm not even worried whatsoever because the NFC East will most likely win the Super Bowl this year. I mean, with Mahomes being injured in a high ankle sprain, he's not going to be even ready in 3 weeks. I know what a high ankle sprain feels like. My shit turned purple.
Oh, it turned like the Vikings. Wait. The
doctor even told me that
was it Viking purple?
I was going to say that. Damn. I was going to say your ankle Viking purple was a fraud?
Like this to pop all the teeth.
So your ankle was a fraud?
It was a high ankle sprain.
No one got my joke.
I know what you're saying.
I got it.
Joke.
Thank you. I was like, damn. Anyways,
but it's serious though. Mahomes is injured. Every time he puts his foot down, there's a shooting pain going up the middle of his ankle. It's like a shin splint. So every time Mahomes is going to step a foot, he's not going to be mobile. And we all know how mobile Mahomes is, especially with his underthrow passes. Right, next shift. Am I wrong here?
No, you're absolutely right because you got to look at it when stuff starts to break down and that O-line can't hold up. He's the one that's shifting, moving, kind of like being awkward and trying to make time for his receivers to get open. He won't be able to do that now.
And think about this. Right. Look at the Bengals and how hot they are going into December, going into the playoffs. Who's hot right now? The Bengals are hot. I know the Chiefs are hot, but they have Mahomes injured. And I know they have that home field advantage, and I'm sure Brittany, his wife's going to be throwing champagne on everyone, whether they lose or not. But the Bengals have beaten the Chiefs last year in the NFC Championship, if I remember. Am I wrong here?
Bengals beat them, yep.
I mean, that's what it is. And then I just see Burrow just doing it again. And this is going to be easier because Mahomes is injured this year. There's been no difference change-wise either. I mean, if anything, like we saw the Bengals come to the Chiefs win. Brittany cried with her horse teeth in the box, embarrassed Mahomes again. And then we saw Burrow losing the Super Bowl to the Rams. And the Rams beat the 49ers, shockingly, in the NFC Championship game. The Rams. Remember the Rams this year? They're terrible.
Exactly.
They had a chance to go to the playoffs. What happened to them? What happened to Cam Akers? I can go on about the whole Rams offense. They ruined my fantasy football this year. Horrible. They were terrible. I had Robinson and Akers. I had to drop them from the team. Damn. And that's why I think the 49ers are going to choke again in this NFC Championship game, just like they did against the Rams last year.
Who are the edge rushers for the Bengals? It's Sam Hubbard and trying to remember the other fellow's name. They're going to get after Mahomes, and when they get after him, he's not going to have nowhere to go because not only are they going to be there,
Hubbard,
also,
you're right with that Hubbard. And then who did you say the other one was?
Well, that's who I said. I said Sam Hubbard, but I couldn't remember the other guy. Cam Sample. Cam Sample.
Trey Sample. Hendrickson.
That's right. Trey Hendrickson. That's right.
Sorry,
Trey Hendrickson and Sam Hubbard off the edge.
That's why I had to look at that.
DJ Hill.
Hendrickson.
There you go. You got it. DJ Reader, BJ Hill. Man, yeah, Mahomes is not going to have no time to throw that ball.
Pop on in. AK, if you can, pop on in, man.
Lay, howdy, AK. What do you think of my setup? Look, we got Beavis and Butthead chilling. Hold my drink, bitches.
That's what we want, AK. That's what we're saying. We're saying Bengals versus
hotter.
Eagles.
Pause. Jalen Hurts is hotter. Pause. Oh God.
But the same guy that said Jesus is watching. Amen.
Beavis and Butthead, right?
Oh God. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that.
Dude, this just, I feel so, like, I don't want to say I'm confident and, like, have some bad juju and, like, take the 49ers for granted. So I'm just going to keep it just like
Juju.
Giants.
Wait, Juju Smith-Schuster?
And everything. But, dude, just really, I'm so confident about this game. I just see it being an ass whooping. I really do. I just see it being a fucking, we are going to put up so many more points than the 49ers. And yes, they have a good defense and yada, yada, yada. But with A.J. Brown's pass blocking, Devontae Smith coming so hot, and we haven't even used Quez Watkins yet. Remember, Quez Watkins wasn't good against Minshew. Quez Watkins was really good with Hurts.
No offense, but it's okay, man. We're Eagles fans. Oh, wait.
How about that Duke victory?
He's picking that mess, not us.
Yeah, I just saw that. I was like, damn it.
We haven't beat a team since before Christmas. It's been a month where men's basketball hasn't won.
And
the women's basketball is even better.
Sir, I'm with Jalen. Yep. You know what? I just gotta play something really quick.
Oh, make sure, by the way, you go to each one of our channels. They are in the link in the description. You go to Mitch, you go to Next Shift, you go to Tom Steaks, and you go to myself.
Oh yeah, we're not even live on Tom's. We're not live on Tom's, but his links are in the description. But AM, how easy was the game?
The game was, going into it. Of course, I haven't slept.
Okay, you're not getting my layup.
I got one thing to say. Too fucking easy. You know it's too fucking easy. Too fucking easy. You know it's too fucking easy.
I'm sorry, dude. After
you're not catching my alley-oop.
Where's that clip? I'm about to fucking post it on right now. Y'all talk for a second. I have to post this clip so people can see it of the Giants fans just crying.
Oh, you gotta tag Jeff. You gotta tag all of them.
Oh yeah. Just give me a second. Randy, go on.
Jeff. My name is Steve. Yo, AK. Halftime and I are going to be on Unpopular Opinion Sports around 8:30. If you want to hop on, I'll send you the link.
Wow!
I got the clip right here. Hold on.
Well,
you just told me that. This is the best thing ever. This made my night.
I gotta ask you something.
I had the most Grinch smile on my face.
What's up, Daniel?
I gotta ask you guys this: how funny was it when the Cowboys got their extra point blocked? Remember when they got it blocked right out the gate?
Right.
Like, damn, people want that guy gone. Like, they want him gone.
He sabotaged the Cowboys, I'm convinced.
What, it was Jake Elliott?
I really think he did. I will never know. But, dude, I've never seen anything like it.
No one had. Me, Jeff, and Earl, we were live streaming Raw last week when the game was on, and I was like, guys, he missed an extra point. He missed another one. And another one. And another one.
All right, it's uploading right now. We'll play the clip. This clip right here, shout out to Jeff, shout out to Coach, shout out to Kate, AC, Matt the Giants fan, Miz, the license plate guy.
Just play the clip.
No, it's uploading for a second. I'm just telling you. So the clip is after the game where we whooped the Giants and it was all depressed. He went over to the Mac the Giants fan where he had a panel of I think 9 or 12. We'll see here in a second. And I've never seen the most depressed faces in my life. They look like they just saw their best friend just got shot in the head and they're about to go to a funeral.
Oh, wow.
You're going to be 13 and you're going to be 13.
Veronica had 3 tickets.
Some of them their family.
12 and 2.
Veronica, how much are you selling those tickets for?
10,000.
All right, here's the clip.
I'm so sick and tired of these teams pretty much throwing us behind the woodshed and pretty much making us look like we're nowhere even near their leagues. I'm so tired of losing to these two teams. I really am.
I'm not thinking about the Cowboys. I'm not thinking about the Cowboys.
I'm just throwing them in there because they've done it to us too, Mac.
Because the Eagles, look, I'm fucking 45 years old.
These Eagles have not just tormented us the last decade. They have tormented us
Look
my
how
whole
depressed their
entire
faces are.
life.
Look at them.
It's something
Look at
about
him.
this damn team.
He's crying on the couch.
It's something about this damn team.
I hate this team. I
It
hate
doesn't
them.
matter. Even when we are better than them, they still beat
Got a
us.
headache.
That's the Eagles.
He's like, what did I
That's
just
the
witness?
Eagles in my lifetime.
You and I got to
Even when
post
we
that on
are
Twitter, bro.
a better
Me and you got to
football
post it
team
on
than
Twitter.
them,
Send it to
they
me.
still just find ways to always beat us. For whatever reason, they show up against us. It's something about this damn team. We can't get it out of our fucking head. It's something about this damn team. Something is just a disconnect. When we play the Eagles, it's just like, whatever, forget about it. No matter what.
You gotta fly out. I hate the Eagles.
That's what I mean. Like
2008, we the best damn team in the NFL. 2008. Sure, our wide receiver shot himself in the fucking leg a couple weeks prior.
We're the number one seed.
But we swept the Eagles during the regular season that year. Then we go in there in the divisional round after come off a bye week, and here the Eagles. That damn Eagles. Ending our season. The same way they did tonight.
Yeah, boy.
Something about this damn team.
Right, but the thing is, like, they're coming out doing the gritty, doing all this stuff, like you're loose and everything, and this is the effort we get. And then we're like, oh. And then it's like, oh, well, you know what? We were the Eagles, you know, they were a better team than us. No, we should be pissed off. Like, yo, we were sitting here, sitting pretty, beating the Vikings team. That was, you know, you just said that was a 13 in whatever team. So we should be proud of that win. So, yeah, we should have the confidence to go in there and beat this team and not look like fucking dog shit. After the entire season, the season that we had, the season of dog fights that we were in for 17 fucking games, we come out and play like this. And we're like
two shitty games we got our doors blown off. 2 games we really
clip.
I'm sorry, dude. It was just priceless. It never ended. But let's move on to the championship game.
Yeah, but now championship game. But this is all I gotta say about it. Bring on those Niners because we're ready, bro. I don't think Brock Purdy's faced a defense like ours. Keeping it a buck. I don't think your Cowboys, okay. Seattle, no. Cardinals, no. Vegas, no. Commanders, no. Even though we did lose to them, but it's okay. We beat them the other time. I can go on and on. Shit. But, we're excited. Are you posting it now?
No.
Guys, what's the one? You know what? Yeah. Who do you think is gonna have a breakout game?
Us.
No. Which player?
Oh, Reddick.
Oh, you're going to Reddick?
Yeah. Did you see him against the Giants? Holy moly. I only expect bigger things against the 49ers.
Goddard.
Unless they put Kittle, they would have to literally put Kittle on Reddick the whole game, which would underutilize Kittle. So now I'm not even worried about Kittle now. That would be the only way they could stop him.
All right, so you're going Goddard?
Yeah.
No, Reddick.
No, Randy's going Goddard.
He's going Goddard. Yeah, that's me. For him too. Hey, so you want to go on offense? I go Goddard too with you.
So
Nick.
For me, why am I thinking Kenneth Gainwell? I don't know why. I just got that feeling about Gainwell right now.
That would be cool.
I saw this tweet that Kenneth Gainwell is the 2017 Corey Clement.
How do you think Boston Scott would match up with the 49ers defense? Do you think they could manage a little guy like him getting through? Like you saw Boston Scott.
You know what's funny? He's the same height as me.
Yeah, he's a savage. He's
my height.
You know what'd be funny is if we used Trey Sermon against them and he whooped their ass because that's where we got him from.
Right?
Well, no, we didn't really get it from him, They just put him on waivers and we picked him up.
But that's the thing. They let him go only for him to come here to us, only for us to use him against them. That would be ironically funny.
Right?
That would be funny. That would be funny. You know what else would be funny? Wait, are all the other quarterbacks injured? So Jimmy Garoppolo's injured and Trey Lance is injured. Who else is their quarterback? Right? Am I forgetting about somebody? Hello?
No.
Wait.
Josh Johnson's a backup.
Oh. Of course. How did I forget about him? Yeah. Oh my God. It's basically this victory.
Thank you, AK, for dropping by my YouTube channel. I appreciate you, AK, for doing that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, guys, I think the victory, this game is in our laps. Like right now. The victory handed over to us. Just Brock Purdy.
No. I want to earn it. I know it's not just handed
I
over.
want to earn it too, believe me or not.
I want to earn it.
I do too, but it's just like
we're gonna earn it.
You don't have to worry, Mitch. I don't think you have to worry.
Dude, I'm just sick and tired of this Brock Purdy hype.
Right.
Like,
just don't hurt my quarterback. Just don't hurt my quarterback.
Can we hurt?
Do you think they're tired of hearing about the Jalen Hurts?
They are going to go after Jalen Hurts. No, it's
universal, bro.
Let me tell you, they probably got a picture of Jalen Hurts on their locker, and they're going, "That's our number one."
1 a.m.
I'm telling you, their number one target's Jalen Hurts. They are going to go after Jalen Hurts. They will try to hit him as hard as they can and take him out of the game.
Here's the difference with Jalen Hurts.
He will do the same to Brock Purdy. This is going to be a defensive game, and it will be a dominant. Who will have the best offensive line? Who will have the better offense? Who's going to, at the end of the day, have more points? That's what it's going to end up being. Yes,
and who stays healthiest the longest?
Yes, they both have great offensive lines. Yes, they both have great wide receivers and tight ends and defensive ends, and we will see it all.
Who's your team again? I forget.
Show up at the end of the day. We have a home field advantage. We don't have to leave the city. They're flying all the way. They're red-eyed, jet-lagged. They're coming here. We'll find out if they are prepared to want to go to the Super Bowl or not. Otherwise, us Philadelphia fans will most likely take it. We will gladly take it from you, 49ers. Give it to us. Come on and prove that you want it. Otherwise, we will gladly go to the Super Bowl. That's all I got to say.
I'm not saying I'm overly confident, Hokie. I'm not sitting here saying that we're going to blow them out of the water or anything else like that. I'm more humbled in the sense that I feel like this is definitely going to be extremely close. Even though Brock Purdy's considered that Mr. Irrelevant because he was the 7th round last pick of the NFL draft, he still was an NFL draft pick. Let's keep it a buck. I mean, DeMar Hamlin was a 6th round pick, and he was playing for the Bills before he got injured. So, I mean, like, I don't understand why people are getting so up in their panties about him being a 7th round pick. I mean, the reason the hype is there for the kid is because he's a 7th round pick. He's never supposed to potentially see the field, and he has. And look what he's done when he's been on the field. He's been, quote unquote, not Mr. Irrelevant because he's doing things that a lot of people didn't peg him because keep it back. That's why the 49ers took him. He was the last pick. They were just like basically saying, you know what, we need somebody for the practice squad. Let's take Brock Purdy. Not realizing hindsight that this motherfucker is going to be the guy that ends up leading them into a fucking chance to win a Super Bowl. So it's like, I'm not sitting here saying that my Eagles are going to sit there and roll the 49ers over. No, because they got a defense unlike none other. We're just on another high because our defense was able to put up 70 sacks on the season. That's right, bro. 70. That's 4 players putting up 10 plus sacks. Unheard of. And we did it. So the fact that we're on this little so-called high or overconfident, as you're like to call it, man, it's called we believe in this team and we know where we're headed. We're headed to the top, and that top, it gets you one of these. That's all I got to say, bro.
For me, it comes down to the coaching. Jonathan Gannon, especially. Last game was his best game coached. Can he replicate that?
Same with Steichen. Steichen had a really good coaching game too.
Yeah. So, AM, can Jonathan Gannon coach the same way? Because I know all three of us, we were nervous about Jonathan Gannon every single game.
This is going to be the biggest game of Jonathan Gannon. It's just another step. We'll have to see. I think he can. If he does exactly what he did last game, I don't see a problem. He showed up. He did exactly what I wanted and I asked for. I wanted to put pressure on Daniel Jones. And that's what we're going to need to do this game. Once again, we will need to put pressure on Brody. Now, when I mean that, I don't mean a full-on blitz. Everyone keeps accusing me of doing blitzing. I don't know why. Just keep Reddick on point. Keep Brandon Graham. You got Josh Sweat. You got Jordan Davis probably going to show up, and Fletcher Cox is going to have a field day. And they won another Super Bowl. I guarantee you, our defense wants another Super Bowl. They will come for Josh Purdy. It's how that offensive line will be able to contain us. And it's just so refreshing knowing that we have Lane Johnson. We got Mulata showing up, and he's been looking very good. He's going to have a day. This is where I'm worried about Mulata. He did it. He did it last time. Can he do it again? And I think he will be able to. And now we got Kelsey. Kelsey wants to go to the Super Bowl again. Do I have to even mention that? So it's really going to come down to our offensive weapons, like Jalen Hurts and how he's going to be able to utilize that with Miles Sanders and Boston Scott and Gainwell, and how he'll be able to pass it to, Quez Watkins, to Pascal, to, A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, and how that will be thrown. I don't know. That's all up going to be to the coaches and how they're going to be able to do that through film, watching the 49ers defense. And then you got to look at the 49ers and what they have and their offensive weapons, and they will be definitely showing up, and they have an offensive line too, and they have great tight end in Kittle, and they have great wide receivers in there, and let's not mention their defense. So it's going to be a very close fought game. It's not to be underestimated, but like the Las Vegas says, it's a 2.5 favor for Philly. And that 2-point favorite literally is because it's a home field advantage. They're literally only giving us a 0.5 favorite. So we get a field goal to win it. It's going to be a very close game. And this could be a 20-21 game. I wouldn't be surprised. This might be even tied. And we might even go into overtime.
So,
surprised if it happens. I'm calling it now. We might have overtime.
If we win the coin toss, would you guys want to receive first or kick
Absolutely first? Receive first. I want the first TD. First TD. That's the way the Eagles did it every single time. It's the way as I remember growing up. We get the first TD. That's a huge signal right there. We're going to the Super Bowl if we do the first drive, first TD.
I would defer. I want the ball in the second half right off the hop.
Okay.
To me, I think I want the ball first. And we need to make noise. Get the fans behind us right from the gate.
Right from the gate.
We need that.
You saw the way the Bengals did it against the Bengals, and I told my friends, I said, the Bengals have a chance to win this game in Buffalo with the weather in favor of the Bills. The Bengals better come out and make a statement, and they sure did. And they received the ball. The first drive got a TD. And what did they do on the second one when they got the ball back after a 3-and-down from the Bills? They scored again and made it 14-0. That's what I want to do to the 49ers right out of the gate.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I want it to be 14-0 immediately.
It won't be. I feel like it's going to be close. It'll probably be 6-0 early for the Eagles. We're going to kick 2 field goals to start off the game. We'll probably end out the first, probably tied 6-6. Going into the second, it's probably going to be them scoring the first touchdown. So they'll be up 13-6 on us. And then we'll score 2 quick touchdowns. Brock Purdy will make a mistake, either throwing an interception or fumbling the ball via Hassan Reddick making a forced fumble. And then we'll tie the game. And then the Eagles will, on my picking of deferring to the second half, the Eagles will receive the ball in the second half, and they'll put up a touchdown. And then the 49ers get the ball. they'll be stalemated. The Eagles will score another touchdown, and then that'll be the score at the end of the game. It'll be 24-17.
Okay. I got a hot take, actually, though. I think we're going to intercept Brock Purdy at least twice. I think it's going to be 2 interceptions. You guys have a hot take? Or?
Yeah, I say Jalen Hurts throws 2 interceptions too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
One to Lenore and one to Janoris Jenkins.
I can definitely see that, yeah. Am, what about you?
What's the question? I'm sorry.
Hot take. You got a hot take?
I'm going to say Slay Bradbury and C.J. Gardner get all a pick. We'll see a palette of interceptions.
Yeah, a plethora.
There you go.
I really think the nerves of Brock Purdy are really going to start to get to him once he steps foot onto that field. I'm telling you, it's a different atmosphere. I mean, look, we're in a championship game. We have a chance to go to the Super Bowl.
In hindsight, let's say Philly shits the bed and loses his ball. What are you going to say if Brock Purdy all of a sudden goes to the Super Bowl?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you. Go either way. We're the first game, too.
No, I'm asking you, what would you say if Eagles end up not winning this game and something happens where like an injury is obviously unforeseen and that ends up hurting us big time, and then all of a sudden they end up pulling out the victory? What are you going to say the narrative is? Oh, well, he's unexperienced, so he doesn't have a chance to win the Super Bowl. I mean, he just keeps proving people wrong and wrong and wrong again. I mean, like when is it going to be? You know, is he going to get his due? Does it take him winning the Super Bowl, being the first ever rookie to win a Super Bowl?
For me, I'm not a guy who looks for excuses like injuries. I'll say congrats, well deserved, and go out there, win a Super Bowl against the Chiefs or the Bengals. I'm always a guy.
Oh, and if it's against Mahomes, that would be special. That would be really cool. Mahomes versus Hurts Super Bowl.
Hey, Earl.
Even though, you know what? Even Burrow. I mean, even Burrow's impressive, no doubt. I can't even say that. I mean, Mahomes and Burrow are very, very good quarterbacks.
I want Burrow.
You got to give credit to Mahomes, but you have to give credit to Burrow. Burrow's a rookie. It's his second year. He's doing phenomenal. The guy left Ohio State, went to LSU, won the Heisman, won the Natty, got to where he is. I mean,
tore his ACL the very next season, led his team to the Super Bowl. What?
The man. They should literally make Home Alone 4 after college. Yeah.
What really happened to him afterwards? Yeah, he went on to be an NFL quarterback.
He looks better than what's his name? The kid from Home Alone,
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, dude, he even looks better than him, dude. They should make him an actor. Yeah. Seriously,
he looks like Macaulay Culkin,
like the kid from What happened to whatever you just said? I'm so horrible with names.
Macaulay Culkin, yeah.
Right. Whatever happened to his face? But
drugs. Drugs.
Hey,
that's what happened to him.
Damn, Earl loves your hat.
Hey, thank you, Earl. I got it from Yellowstone.
Hey, Earl. Who do you think was going to win this game?
No. Yes. The real deal Yellowstone.
Hey, Earl. Who do you think is going to win this game? The Niners or the Eagles? I really want to hear your opinion on this, Earl.
Yes, Earl. Yes, I would love Earl to pop in on this, actually, if you can, Earl. Can he pop in?
Yeah, Earl, if you want to pop in, I'll send you the link.
Yes, please.
But,
he always has wise things to say, especially when it comes to the championships. I love listening to Earl.
Yeah, but gloves are off, man. So gloves are off. Now or never.
Who is your who is Hokie for life? Who is your NFL team?
He already answered that. Is this?
I can't. What is that? oh, it's a turkey. It's the Hokies.
Yeah.
Hokie fan. Die hard. Let me tell you, I've been going to Hokie games since '96.
Dude, I was 2.
Yes, I've been going.
I was 2.
I've been going to Virginia Tech. I witnessed the Nebraska game with Tyrod Taylor, the game-winning TD. I was on the brand new end zone. I was literally there smacking at a Nebraska fan. Smack on that, Big Red. Smack on that. I'll never forget. He got so pissed.
Yep. All right, Earl. Let's send you the link.
Yes, Earl. Let's hear what you got to say. How you doing, Paul?
What's up, Paul?
Hey, what up, Paul? Hi, I'm Paul.
Paul, give a like, give a sub. Make sure you go around to all our YouTube channels.
That's what I think, Paul.
That's all we ask. Our channels are in the description.
Yep.
You can come back to whoever's your favorite. Just make sure you give to all of ours. Give a round, give a like. Thank you so much because it helps share out. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, man, this is the NFC championship game. I mean, this is the champions of the NFC, the National Football.
Oh my God.
I mean, this is exciting. This is, Mitch, what did you do in 2017 in the previous? What did you do during that?
I mean, I was on YouTube.
No, but like, what did you do? Did you cook out? Were you with family?
I was with my family, bro.
Nice.
Yeah.
Next shift, what did you do, Randy?
There's a video. If you go deep into my either my Facebook or my TikTok, you actually catch me crying when we win the Super Bowl. I start crying because I'm like, this is what I've always wanted to see.
NFC championship game.
Oh, I was crying.
Oh, really? At the Vikings?
Yeah, because I knew we were going to win the Super Bowl. I knew we were going to beat that cheating Tom ass Brady.
That's what's up. What did your family do? What did y'all cook or prepare? How did y'all prep for the evening?
My old lady went out and got me an extra large Philly cheesesteak pizza. Oh, wow. I got a bunch of wings.
In Canada.
She got a nacho platter, and then, like I said, I smoked a bunch of weed.
That's great. I love it.
Hey,
I was in college at Radford University, and I drove 7 hours from 2 a.m. in the morning to 8 a.m., and we waited in line for an hour.
That's 6 hours.
And we were one of the top. We were one of the first 10 people through the gate. We had the whole parking lot to ourselves, and it was a memorable experience at the 4th of July tailgate. And then from there, we watched the game, and then afterwards, we literally danced and shot fireworks. There was just everyone in the whole parking lot shot fireworks off when we were dancing. It was memorable experience. It was great. And then across the street, Chickies and Pete's, all the way down Broad. People were it was like we had won the Super Bowl, and I expected it again.
Yeah, a friend of mine. He's a photographer. He loves taking pictures. So when they won the Super Bowl, he went to Philly and took all these pictures of everybody. Like, I see him all the time. It's insane.
Man.
He asked me to go, and I was like, bro, no.
You should, Mitch.
No. Hell you.
Go to the 4th and John tailgate, I meant.
Yeah, maybe.
That's fun. It's open. It's free to go to, and everyone's more than welcome, and it's very. If you haven't checked out 4th and John, make sure you go and check out their YouTube channel, Twitter, Facebook. 4th and John is more than welcome. They bring everyone from all internationals. If you don't know and you're from another country and you want to go tailgate and experience, but you don't know who to hang out with, come to the 4th and John tailgate. It is a very fun experience. And here finally we have Earl. Oh, I can't wait to hear what he has to say.
We just have a circle.
Yeah, right.
We're just sitting here waiting.
Earl needs to turn down that video quality.
So anyway, oh my god. Alrighty then. Oh look, it's 2 arrows. Now there's 1. Alrighty then. Is this the last Miles Sanders? Do you think this will be the last year we see Miles Sanders? I really think so now.
Yeah, I think he's gone.
Yeah, I think he's toast. I hate to say it, also, Randy. Next shift. I just think teams need running backs right now, and Miles Sanders proved himself this year. And who knows? Maybe Howie Roseman, maybe Miles Sanders is a Philadelphia Eagle after all, and he wants to literally stay because he's just a fan of,
He did say he's already said he's like, I want to come back. So maybe maybe he's up for a team friendly deal.
Yeah, see, look, we've had Fletcher Cox make deals. We've had Brandon Graham renegotiate contract. We've had
there he is.
Hey, there he is.
Hey,
how you doing, Earl? Let us know
Hello.
and how are you doing?
I'm doing well tonight. It has been a long, arduous day at work, but you know something, I am winding down, and I just
What do you
need.
think of the MTV Beavis and Buttheads I got?
No,
I know you're from New York, and MTV's in New York. I got the original Beavis and Buttheads. They're from 1993. They have the tags on the back of their head made from the MTV studios. They're the original.
Yeah, I like it. I like
No one
it
has
further. I know, I love it. And I like your look tonight. It looks like you on the contestant of Survivor.
Hey, Earl, so thank you for coming on MK
I
Headline.
love you, Earl. I love you. You're the best.
I just wanted to ask you, how do you feel about this game between the Eagles and the Niners since you are a New York fan?
You know something, I'm not like every other sports fan that sits up there and bashes another team or you know, like I wanna reach out and smack the crap out of you because you messed up my team and everything like that. Listen, the better team won. You were outplayed and outclassed and outnumbered. I mean, there was just no way to put it. There is no other way to put it. You know, if you have somebody who's smarter at the game and they know better, they know the moves better than you, then hey, it happens. It happens in sports all the time. It happens in football. It happens in baseball. It happens. It happens.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about the Eagles versus the 49ers? How do you feel about that?
I think the game is going to be very passionate. I think both sides are even. I think that this is an even Steven kind of a thing.
I like that. I like even Steven. I haven't heard that one in a minute.
Yeah, I think it's just
I
as
love
even.
that saying.
Yeah, I think it's even Steven. I mean, you know, it's just a flip of the coin. You know, it's just like, you know, who's gonna blink first? Who's gonna make that critical mistake? Who's gonna make that error? That will deflate the game and deflate the team, and that will do it.
You know, I almost think, Earl, you're correct on that. You said you bring up mistakes, and I think one thing we'll see this game that you bring up is mistakes. I think we're going to see mistakes on both sides of the field, not just one. I think we will, and I'm going to go off of what you say. I think what's going to happen is that it depends on which side doesn't make the most mistakes, and because I'm worried too, because now you bring that up, because we might throw an interception, we might fumble it, we might, you know, who knows, miss a field goal. You know, those little things. We don't want that to happen, but it could also happen their way as well.
Yeah.
And it might, you know, and it might not even be that at all. It might just be on penalties, on
Yeah.
yards the other teams gets off penalties.
Right. like I said, it's any given Sunday. It's any
Yes,
given
it is.
Sunday. It's
This
in
week.
any given Sunday. You just never know who wants it more, and who gets the pressure more, and everything else. But I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this, guys. The pressure is on the Eagles here because I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. If you've defeated the Giants 3 different times in 2 times in dominant fashion, okay, you march forward into this championship game, and I'm going to go on record in saying this. If you do not, I'm going to say this right now. If you do not go forward and go to the Super Bowl, it's going to be a very bad stain on your mystique and your aura and your dominance and everything else.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying that from the looking at it from paper wise, because you have a good team. So the thing is that you want to make sure that you play errorless football. You want to make sure that you put that pressure on that quarterback. You want to make sure
That's right.
that you do your drives and you score on your drives, and you do not make dumb mistakes. Don't rough the passer. Don't do unsportsmanlike conduct. Don't go out of character. Be professional, march forward, and get to that championship pay window.
Now, who do you have on the Kansas City Bengals side? Let's hear your take on that.
Well, the Bengals. I mean, Cincinnati is good. They do good. They march forward and they do good. Um, I think at this point in time, I'm going to say that the Bengals are going to go forward in this football game because I just think that this team wants to change history and change the way they play football, and they want to be taken seriously, and they want to get to the Super Bowl. They want that taste. And I think if a team wants that taste, then I think that they should overcome anything that comes their way.
Okay. Yeah. I do feel like that the Bengals want it more. And
Yeah.
especially since Patrick Mahomes is injured, he's not 100%. I don't even know what percent he's at.
Bengals are just on fire right now, like I said
The
earlier.
Bengals are on fire. You know what's amazing to me? The fact that they don't have an offensive line.
Yeah.
They
But
don't
they're
have
still
an
getting
offensive
it done.
line.
But
Look
they're
what
still
they're
getting
doing.
it done. Look what they do. They had against the Bills. We saw the Bills, what they did week 1 against the Rams, the defending Super Bowl champions. They destroyed them. They've destroyed. I mean, they've had difficulties. You're right. You can go on about the Dolphins, but they had the home field advantage. They had the snow in their favor. They are
Right.
the Buffalo Bills. Bengals came to their field and showed old fashioned football how to win a game. At
Yes, and it was like a pound and ground kind of a thing. It was
pound and
it,
ground is
it-
exactly
you-
right, Earl.
right, and it was old school
Dominant.
football.
But
Yeah.
what was amazing was unbelievable how much passing was going on during the snow.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. It was not just a snow game, it was a passing snow game, and it was just fun to watch. What do you think, Next Shift? Next Shift. Randy, you're muted. Randy.
You're muted, bro.
What's up?
What did you think of that snow game, the passing?
Oh, that was wild. I mean, especially even more so that the Bengals were wearing white jerseys too, so it was like it added a little more element to the where are you at kind of aspect. But yeah, even more so, it just goes to show like Joe Burrow's ability to be able to dissect and just know where his players are going to be. That to me was more outstanding than anything else. But yeah, that snow was wild, man. Like that was unbelievable.
I never seen a game like that before. I've never seen anything like that in my life. But they knew. But the way they were playing that game, it was like they thought it was a sunny day, and it was just like they were
Yeah.
just marching forward. They had the blinders on, and they were like, "Who cares what's going on out here?" So it's a blizzard-like condition.
Yeah,
I'm just
right.
gonna go out here and pound and ground this team.
It looks like in Philadelphia for the NFC Championship game for the weather stats so far, it looks like a little gusty bit wind over 10 miles an hour during game time and a chance of potential rain.
Well,
That's right.
rain.
We give you the weather here for MK headlines.
Yeah, I think with rain, if you put a little baby powder on your hands and you can grip the football, I don't think you would have any problems sailing it through the field
Not
and
at
make
all.
sure that you're getting your contact in place.
Remember, the 49ers have to come to our field and show they want to go to a Super Bowl.
Right.
Otherwise, we take it right for them. Don't
Yeah.
underestimate us. We won't underestimate you.
Right.
You got
Exactly.
fans that are going to underestimate us. I won't underestimate you. But look, if we keep it real, I'll keep it real too. It's going to be, like you said, Earl, it's going to be a flip of a coin match. It's going to be who's not going to make the mistakes, who's going to be not out coached, and who's going to show up and want to really go to the Super Bowl.
Right,
At the
yeah, and the thing is that you, like I said before, and I'll say it again. You want to minimize the mistakes. You want to minimize the
Right.
interceptions. You want to minimize the ongoings of pressure, and that is something you have to avoid.
Earl, I have a question.
Yes.
If your team, you're a Giants fan, correct?
Hmm.
Now, if you know your team is like the Eagles right now, and you have a chance, let's say you could potentially beat the 49ers. If let's say you beat us and you would go to the 49ers and you would go to uh, the Super Bowl, possibly knowing that you're probably going to lose, would you still want to go to the Super Bowl even though you're going to lose?
Well, yes, because I mean it would show that we persevered through a lot. We went through a lot this season. We went through the losses. We went through the ups. We went through the downs. And maybe we won't get to that finish line, but at least we can say, look, listen, we went to the big dance and we danced with the best.
Right.
And that is something a lot of teams can't say.
That's right. That's correct. And dude, we're so glad to have you on, Earl, man. And we're sorry
Wait,
that we
hold on.
you.
Use
But we're
has a
so
question. Oh, on a scale of 1 to Oosie Juicy, how Oosie are you?
I'm going to say about an 8.
okay. Hey, Gucci.
Mhm.
I like it. We lost our Randy next shift, but he
Yeah,
will be back.
yeah. I think I'm just gonna close it out here though, because I do have a video to upload, and I'm gonna be on someone's show at 8:30. So
Let's give your score prediction, Mitch. What do you think?
Right.
We haven't even talked to you. Give your opinion. You haven't talked the whole show.
yes, I did.
Well, let's hear what you have to say real quick. What do you think about this championship game, and do you think we'll win? And what's the score?
Oh, okay. I think we're gonna win. I think we're gonna win. It's gonna be closer than everyone thinks. When I was doing Cool Cat Mitch with Cool Cat Conley yesterday, I was just talking straight out my ass. I said 33-10, but I know it's not gonna be that. I have us winning. You know what? I'm going to my oldie but a goodie, 28-21. Woo! That's back.
28-21. I like that. A 5-point dominant victory against.
That's
the
not
49ers.
5. That's 7.
Next shift. I'm so glad you're back. Give us, dude. What do you think? How this game will come to a closure? How do you feeling going into this game against the 49ers and being Philadelphia? And then we'll end off with Earl. But next shift, how do you think? What's going on in your mind? What do you think the score will be? How will it end?
Eagles are going to win 24-17. It's going to be one hell of a defensive battle. Going to be turnovers all over the place. not a lot, but in key moments where people both on both sides of the fan bases are going to be like, what the F? But in the end, our Eagles are going to pull it out 24-17.
Oh,
I said
24-17.
28-21, Randy.
Okay, Earl, let's give what you think
I
on your
want to hear Earl.
unbiased opinion here. Earl's our unbiased opinion. And you can give us your unbiased take and score and how this game will come out, and who do you think will win?
Well, first of all, when you come into the confines of the Eagles stadium, Lincoln Financial Field, you are in hostile territory. And when they say fly, Eagles fly, they mean it wholeheartedly. The game, like I said, it will be a flip of a coin.
Earl, I'm here. I'm here. Look, there's Jalen freaking Hurts right there. You see him?
Yeah.
No, that's
But
you
anyway.
streaking, Mitch. That's not Jalen.
Who is it then down there? Then if that's not Jalen Hurts, who is it?
Isn't that during daytime? Hold on.
That's you streaking.
The lights are on. Streaking across the quad.
All right, Earl, what's your prediction?
So, based
got,
upon
Earl?
what I said, based upon what I just said, like I said, that this is a flip of a coin, but this is going to be an even Steven kind of a matchup. So I'm going to go with the Eagles 32 and the 49ers 28.
Ooh. Okay, I like it. I honestly like to hear. You don't see a lot of people going like over 30. It's pretty hard to score over 30 nowadays. It is. Eagles got lucky. I don't know how we did that, but hey, kudos to you, Earl.
Anything. You're welcome, guys. Anything is possible, Mitch. Any given Sunday, trust me, anything's possible.
I'm going with a 24 to 24.
Yeah, that score could be flipped.
I'm going with a 24 to 24 tie. Eagles take it by 3, 27 to 24.
Why mess with my emotions like that?
Because I honestly think this is that close of a game, man. This is only a one.
Don't mess with my emotions like that.
It could be a 25 to 24. It could be a 23 to
25 24. Are you trying to what are you trying to do to me
20
here?
to 21.
Let's just have a 20
30 to 31.
He's just driving me crazy right now.
I'm not taking anything for granted. Hey, next week we'll have the show again. We're going to do MK headlines next Tuesday, right at 6 p.m. Correct?
6 p.m.
We'll be back at it again, and we'll have Tom here. And Earl, you can join us again.
Yep.
I hope you do.
Whenever
Pat joins, and it'd be more than welcome to join, please, and have your take on who might and what will happen.
Or be a Canadian.
Even if the Eagles lose, we will be here live, and we will.
And a Jew.
What will happen? No excuses. No excuses.
I make myself laugh.
This might be my last show.
Hey.
No, didn't say that next. We like Randy on the show. You're our Canadian favorite fan.
That's right.
There's no one better in Canada than you.
No, I'm just saying there's something I got. You guys will find out, but I might have to step away from YouTube for a little bit, but it's all good.
Oh,
okay.
I think I know what you're talking about, but that sucks.
Yeah, I know.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
All right, guys.
It's been 6 months already. Shit.
Really? Yeah. Damn. Well, guys, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe to everybody here. Hardcore Sports.
Thank you,
Let's Talk Sports.
Thank you, next shift.
Appreciate everyone. You know what? For shits and giggles, why the hell not?
Those haters can't stand us. Left hand up.
Dude, you know why it's so funny?
It never gets old.
I texted that to. Oh, Earl's gone. I didn't even end it. But the reason I played it, I'm gonna text you the time it's one day and just be like, "Yo, you missed this." But yeah, guys,
time is MIA.
How easy was that victory? Further, how easy?
How easy? Super easy. It was priceless. It was exactly what we all Eagle fans wanted. It was a fun victory. We didn't have to
I'm
worry.
throwing you the lob.
It was too fucking easy.
I got one thing to say. Too fucking easy.